So after playing with Commodore 64 and the Amiga, which I still need to carry on with, thought I'll go a bit further on the retro side of things and purchase a BBC Micro Model B, which should hopefully be a revision 7. I've just had it delivered today, which is contained within this package here. So never had one before, played with one when I was in school when they were actually originally released, and yes, it was the one the rich kids had because their parents bought them the BBC Micros, whereas most of the rest of us had either the Commodore 64s or the Amigas. So so I shall unwrap this and have a look to see what I have purchased. I know there's a few things I'm missing, but we'll come back to those in a bit. So I shall pause this momentarily whilst I start unwrapping. So first stage of unwrapping gets us a well taped up box. So I shall carry on nosing to find what we have inside of said box, which is hopefully a BBC Model B. So part 3 is we have a box with a polystyrene power cable sticking out. So let's have a nose what's further in here. So we've got the polystyrene box out of the big box, and we have a cable which looks to be a brand new cable by the looks of it. So hopefully what should look inside is a BBC Model B. So I think underneath it we have a manual, and we are, I believe, missing cables which I knew about. So I was ordering some cables. I believe this has a Watford daughter cardboard in it, or whatever they're called. And so what I'll need to do is I've ordered a Gotek drive, which I'll go through another point when it arrives. It's not going to be delivered until a week after I've got this because of postal strikes and a variety of things like bank holidays, etc. So yeah, so this is all quite funky. So yeah, we'll see how we go from there. Okay, so I have a user guide. Obviously it's well thumbed, so it looks like it's been used quite a bit. Odd stainings, but it's not surprised considering this is probably at least 40 years old. Being that it was released in 1982 or thereabouts. So yes, so we've got a bunch of stuff, aerial cables, which I don't have, so there's no aerial cables in the box. Don't have a RGB SCART cable at the moment, so I can't plug it into a TV, although I will be looking at getting a VGA adapter. So this looks like, depending on different makes, about, if you turn it on, you can get different versions. So I like the way that they go straight into how to draw graphics or other things literally from the first page before we've even got to the plug it in bits. How to do sounds. Sorry if the focus changes a bit. This has actually been done on my phone because they don't have any other proper camera recording equipment at the moment. So yes, so we'll be ordering some cables at some point, so I can actually go through this properly. But for the moment, the first stage is to start looking at it for a bit. So yeah, some basic things about keyboards. So just flipping through the pages. Yeah, so it's funny that they the basics they go through is actually starts with the complex stuff first, so it seems, but I shall have a read as we go along. So I shall pause this for the moment. Oops, that's gone out of focus there. Okay, final step before I call it for night is I've actually just plugged it in just to make sure we are all okay. So we shall just turn it on to make sure that we do go on. And we make a big beeping sound, which may or may not be good. So let's work out what that is going to mean, and then we can take our next steps of trying to find out why. It could be because I have not plugged it into any monitors or anything else, so I should find out what the error codes mean.